affiliate stations. We're brought to you proudly each and every day by D&D Farm and Ranch. That's ddtexasoutfitters.com. Neighbor, let's take a look at corn, beans, and wheat, courtesy of John Tuggle & Company, Corpus. With the continuing prospect of a national rail strike, the low water in the Mississippi River slowing barge traffic, and weak export demand for U.S. corn, the corn market has little to be excited about and consistently trading lower all day, ending the day down 6 cents. Soybeans and Kansas City wheat were quiet and essentially unchanged. A worldwide recession, higher interest rates, and a strong U.S. dollar did nothing to support the grain market. Looking ahead to crop 23-24, the trade already is projecting an increase in corn acres, and if one assumes anywhere close to trend lines, ending year 24 corn carryout could be significantly increased with the predictability of negative effect on corn values. Russian-Ukraine export corridor agreement expires on the 19th, and whether the agreement is extended or not will likely have a significant impact on corn and wheat values in the short term. Corpus Christi's public elevator open on Tuesday from 8 to 2:45. Cargill is open Tuesday through Friday 7 to 3, and the Andersons is open Wednesday and Friday 7 to 2. Neighbor, let John help market your grains. 361-852-5207. Neighbor, this portion of Down on the Farm is brought to you by PMI, the Robstown location. 361-767-7473. PipeMovers.com. Pipe, steel, and fencing, the Robstown location. Neighbor, let's take a look at meat moves from yesterday. We'll take a look at our national pork carcass cutout value. 103.50 in the afternoon, up by 164. The bellies were up 11.81 at 146.40. The CME fresh bacon index 178.09 for the week. That ended 10.14. That was up from 159.02 the prior week. As we take a look at the cattle side of the equation, wholesale box prices were 116 higher in the choice, 267 higher in the select. Federal slaughter 126,000 head compared to 128 last week, and up from 116 the same week last year. As we look toward USDA, we did not see any cattle trade. Last week's trade was 146 to 148. Looks like we had about 7,500 head of feeders sold through Oklahoma City. It was down from last week at 85.21. 52% sold were steers, 66% were less than 600 pounds. Neighbor, there's your meat moves from yesterday. I'm Larry Marble from Down on the Farm. We're at the kitchen table, and our guest today is Stephen from D&D, and you're bringing us some Preferred information, aren't you?
Yes, sir, Larry. So the boss ordered one too many truckloads of stuff from Preferred this morning, and I'm going to go ahead and offer 10% off all Preferred panels and squeeze chutes exclusively to Down on the Farm listeners while supplies last.
Down on the Farm listeners, you need to get in on this action. How much percentage?
10%.
Get on down to D&D right now. Stephen, tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
You can reach me at 830-379-7340, and I'm at extension 160.
We are on the line with Ken Jordan. Ken, we had a sale in Mason. How did it go?
You bet, Larry. We ended up right at 712 head of cattle. The market opened up this week, I thought, overall with a pretty well steady tone on most all calves and yearlings. Start the stocker steers and the heifers probably sold fully steady to maybe even on several groups $3 higher. We had a group of 14 steers today. Really choice ones weighed 533, $187, right at $1,000 on those. I thought that was very good with the way the market has been kind of. I thought feeder steers probably sold steady to maybe $1 or $2 lower, but we just didn't have a lot to really get a true test. I thought the feeder heifers, they probably sold fully steady on what we had. Still seeing a lot of light cattle come to town with the conditions that all the country's in right now still. Packer cows and bulls, they remain steady from last week. Pairs and bred cows, they sold steady on very, very limited tests too, Larry. Overall, pretty good market. And the calves, like I say, they've been lighter, just not very big heavyweight calves still. A lot of people sell them little lightweights just to pull them off the cows and save the cows for winter hits.
All right. Now, y'all got a special heifer sale for the kids. Is that Wednesday?
Yes, that is Wednesday. We'll start at 11 o'clock. That's the Hill Country Youth, about 350-something heifers. Most of them will be bred heifers, and we've got them all written up on the website and everything. Probably, I think there's about 80 some odd to 90 kids that are participating in that. They have to do record books, and then they'll come in and do a interview, and then they'll look at the heifers, and then they'll be judged based on that and give awards, and then we'll sell those cattle also. Be Wednesday starting at 11 o'clock, Larry. I hope everybody can come on in to the sale. If not, we will have it live on the internet, and you can bid there too. Just register kind of by tomorrow, whatever you would on Tuesday. Appreciate that, and then we can get you set up and everything. Larry, give us a call. Larry code 325-372-5159, or go to our website with all that information. A lot of pictures on them and everything, Larry, at jordancattle.com.
Neighbor, did you know that the Millworks division at MG Building Materials is a great place to look when you want to upgrade your home? That division carries a full line of wood, aluminum, and vinyl windows. What a great upgrade. We've got vinyl windows in our house down here on the bay, and they sure are pretty from the inside and out. The possibilities for those upgrades are endless with the help of MG and their 5 locations. They've got one in San Antonio, got one in Corpus, got one in Uvalde, got one in Kerrville, and they have one in Pleasanton. That's MG Building Materials. We're on the line with Sean Geiswhite, Gillespie Livestock, Fredericksburg. Sean, how is the sheep and goat sale shaping up?
Yeah, pretty slow, Larry. Don't have a whole lot on the yards. Probably somewhere around 1,000 on the yards right now. So it was sure a slow day. Talked like we were going to get some rain, and didn't get a whole lot. I guess west of here and south of here might have got a little bit more, but sure didn't get much around here. But it kind of slowed things up. I think everybody's anticipating rain. On the cattle end, we do have a few cattle already showing up. So on the cattle end, I'm still thinking, with the weather being good tomorrow, and sure ought to be able to get out there and get them. So sure ought to get north of that 1,000 on the cattle end.
Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you for sheep and goats today when you folks are hearing it, or cattle tomorrow, Wednesday.
You can reach us at 830-997-4394.
I appreciate it. Thank you, and we'll talk to you after the sale.
Thank you.
I'm Larry Marble from Down on the Farm, and we're on the line with Brandon DeBose from DeBose Pipe, Panel, and Gate. This, what year did they start?
Man, they started in 1976. Grandfather started this business, backyard in Lomita, Texas.
Brandon, describe your product line and services provided.
Yes, sir. We do entrances. We sell pipe. We sell livestock gates, pasture gates, heavy-duty corral gates. Any kind of gates you'd really need out there on your farm, your pasture, whatever it is.
The phrase that y'all use within the commercial is wholesale to the public.
We're under competitors' retail prices, and our panels are the first and only to ever have a lifetime warranty against any livestock. Our heavy-duty line, they're made out of a 2-inch Schedule 80 pipe frame and inch and 5/8 14-gauge rails, and they're going to weigh around 150 pounds. We're very confident in the way they're built, the material they're built out of. We're very confident in our employees that put these things together. And, man, there's nothing more frustrating than going buying a competitor's panel and setting up your pins and having a bull try to jump out of it and tear 3 or 4 panels, and there you are having to go buy 3 or 4 more. When ours, man, you bring that panel back, show us where they try to jump through to jump over, and if it's damaged by any livestock beyond use, let us know, man. We replace it, no questions asked.
Now, you offer financing, too.
We go through a company called Sweet Pay Financing. It's been a very handy tool.
You're at the Lomita location. Give us your phone number for the Lomita location.
Lomita location, we can be reached at area code 512-752-3200.
And the website,
www.dubospanels.com.
We are on the line with Klein Spear from Southwest Livestock Exchange Uvalde. We're talking about the upcoming sheep and goat sale. What's it looking like for Tuesday, Klein?
We've got a little over 100 head on the yard this evening, Larry. Kind of expecting around that 400 to 500. Looking for a little lighter run. Got some pretty good rains across a bunch of area yesterday and through today across a pretty good country there, and it wasn't just a big rain, but it's enough for everybody to hang on a little longer, so kind of be a little lighter run tomorrow.
What are you anticipating for cattle on Thursday?
Got a couple guys still going to be out working. Got a few guys that might hold them up just a little bit, but probably have around that 500 to 600 head range, and mostly calves and yearlings we know about. Don't know of any big deals of cows coming at the moment.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Klein.
Call us the office, 830-278-5621, or my cell phone, 830-591-3241.
We appreciate it, and we'll talk with you after the sale.
Thank you, Larry.
I'm Down on the Farm's Larry Marble. We're here at the kitchen table with Stephen from D&D. Stephen, I understand you've got great things going on in your ropes and roping department.
Yes, sir. So, Larry, we carry Preferred, Shoot Help, and WW roping equipment, and we have way too much here. All of your listeners get a 10% off special on roping chute, lead-ups, and arena panels while supplies last.
Down on the Farm listeners, while supplies last, you Get the discount. Give Stephen a call. Stephen, tell everybody how to get a hold of you at D&D.
Just give me a shout at 830-379-7340, extension 160.
We're on the line with Jim Wheeler from Mattis Coast Livestock, Pleasanton. Jim, you said you had a half-inch. Is that going to draw some cattle to town or keep them away?
Well, it kind of slowed us down this morning. It drizzled off and on until noon. We've got about 280 in tonight. Looks like about 30 cows. Going to palpate 10 or 12 of them in the morning. I do have 5 or 6 pairs. Some of them pretty nice. Quality of calves is good. Hopefully end up with about 3.5 by sale time. I think our rain chances are gone this time.
All right. Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you at the exchange in Pleasanton.
You can reach us at 830-569-2516.
We appreciate it very much, and I'll talk to you after the sale.
Thank you.
Every this portion of Down on the Farm brought to you by PMI, Pipe, Steel, and Fencing, PipeMovers.com, the Laredo store. Call Gabriel, 956-727-7473. I'm Larry Marble, and I'm on the line with Colt Adams. He's just one of the new owners at El Campo Livestock Exchange down El Campo way. And Colt, we wanted to talk about the other 2 folks that are involved in the sale also.
Yes, sir, Mr. Larry. My brother, Tyler Adams, and like my brother, Homer Aparicio, we've been friends since we were in kindergarten. That'll be the 3 partners on the deal.
And Colt, how was the special we had?
Man, Mr. Larry, it was really good. We appreciate everybody coming out last Saturday. I tell you what, our top pairs, we had some 3-in-1s bring up to 3,400. The top F1 Brayford pairs on the smaller calves bring up to 2,900. And I tell you what, all the way across the board, there was a lot of people needing good cattle, and they sure came out, and we sure appreciate them. And our bulls, we had some bulls. Our top bull brings $7,000 on them good Charolais bulls. So it was really good.
Colt, how's the sale in El Campo shaping up for today, Tuesday?
It's shaping up really good, Mr. Larry. We got about 450 on the yard right now, and we got to pick up quite a few cattle in the morning. We do have a little sellout of cows coming out in the morning that we do have to pick up. And for calves, we have a good string of Charolais calves right now, and some really good Hereford calves on the yard too. We don't get a whole lot of Herefords, but I tell you, there are some good ones.
Good. We've been with Colt Adams, one of the owners at El Campo Livestock Exchange. They sell them every Tuesday. Colt, tell everybody how to get a hold of you at El Campo Livestock Exchange.
You can give me a call on my cell, Mr. Larry, at 361-920-1618, or you can call my brother, 361-920-1620, or you can call Homer Aparicio there at 979-216-8084.
All right, we'll talk to you again tomorrow. Thank you, Colt.
Thank you very much, Mr. Larry. We appreciate all you do.
Neighbor, this portion of Down on the Farm brought to you by PMI Kerrville, 103 Lafayette, 830-367-7473. PMI, Pipe, Steel, and Fencing. Pipe, valves, or fittings, plates, sheet, channel, beam, culverts, purlins, fencing, and supplies. They now stock new pipe and casings. Find them again. PMI Kerrville, 103 Lafayette, 830-367-7473. We're on the line with Riley Rhodes from Live Oak Livestock. Riley, how'd the Monday sale turn out?
Went pretty good, Larry. Ended up with a few more cattle than what we thought we were going to have. Ended up with 1,906 head. Market, it wasn't a whole lot different from last week. The better cattle probably sold steady. Some of the lightweight cattle, they're getting a little bit harder to place with the dry weather and kind of running out of places to put them. And they're still, each week starting to be a bigger spread between the quality, some of these crossbreds and things like that. Burma crosses and longhorns and lesser quality cattle are getting a little harder to place each week. But overall, did good. I said ended up with a little over 1,900 head. Cow calf pairs brought anywhere from $850 to $1,475. Bred cows anywhere from $650 to $1,275. Packer cows, they took a little bit more money off this week. 68 to 76 on your high-yielding cows, 64 to 72 on your breakers, 22 to 48 on your canners. Bulls a little cheaper as well, 88 to 94 on your high-yielding bulls, 68 to 88 on your low and medium-yielding bulls. The 2 to 3 weight choice steers, 162 to 210. Heifer mates, 138 to 160. 3 to 4 weight choice steers, 158 to 190. The heifer mates, 138 to 154. 4 to 5 weight choice steers, 146 to 176. Heifer mates, 138 138 to 156. The 5 to 6 weight choice steers, 148 to 170. Heifer mates, 134 to 152. 6 to 7 weight choice steers, 140 to 156. Heifer mates, 134 to 148. 7 to 8 weight choice steers, 128 to 148. And their heifer mates, 124 to 142. But like I said, some of these cattle, I mean, some of them are selling, 40, 50, 60 cents below the choice, just depending on quality. But we got along pretty good. Was pleased with it. Got them all placed and ready for next week.
Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you for next week.
361-786-2553 is the office. Cell phones 361-813-6650. Webpage liveoaklivestock.com.
Riley, thank you a bunch.
Thank you, Larry.
Neighbor, here's a shotgun look at the grains. Corpus Milo 1381, yellow corn to Corpus 863 and a half, Houston wheat 1072, Houston beans 1370 and a quarter, Texas cotton 8209 to 8609. No bales sold. I'm Larry Marble. You're my neighbor. Good day.